name is Nnaka, community advocate, motivational speaker, and so I go out and speak to students and corporations about the installation of hope and how hope basically makes your life better. I moved out here in 2007 to go to school at Oral Roberts University. Was a student there, and in 2008 joined a semi-pro football team. 2008 won a championship. By 2009 we were repeating, and in a game in Arkansas, on a play I've made 100 times before, I go down, I make a tackle, and something just does not feel right. That wasn't the oh shit moment, because I go do the 9-hour neck surgery, and then I begin the process of rehabilitation. And then I get to 3 months down the line, and they draw up discharge papers, and they tell me that I am supposed to go back to my life. And I can tell you, it was in that moment where it was like, oh shit, like this is real, and this journey that I'm on is one that I'm not equipped for. Man, you go from being 21 years old, you're in the best shape of your life, and then all of a sudden, everything that you've ever worked for is gone. You know, some of the hardest thing you'll go through is losing friends and losing relationships. But you're going through some hard stuff, and people are people. Some people are fragile, and so you lose that. And then it's like a loss of not just the football and what I'm doing now, it's a loss of what I want to do in the future. It's a loss of these future aspirations, these dreams, these goals. Pain has its way of making you turn inward, because when you're hurting, we hide. For some reason, there's a shame that comes with pain that makes you feel like you're the only one that knows what you're going through. No one else understands, and so you kind of wallow in that. You know, because you're not just adjusting to the physical aspect of disability, you're adjusting to the emotional aspect of it. You're adjusting to your family, adjusting to it. I'm adjusting to my friends. I'm adjusting to how the world views me, how I view the world. It was just a lot going on at the time, and it was really hard to try to wade through all of that to figure out what's going on. I realized that my life still meant something to somebody. Where I thought that my life was over, I got involved in volunteering with this youth group and just hanging out with kids. And I really began to see that my life was not over. 2 students that I had that were under my wing, they graduated high school on their way to college, and we're all talking, and both of them are, you know, hanging out with me, and they say, I'm so glad that, you know, life has brought you to this moment where you are, like, you've been our leader for the last couple of years, because we wouldn't be the men that we are today had you gone on to play football. And it was in that moment that I realized that my life is not my own, and that it means something to somebody, that there's pain in there's purpose in my pain, even if that purpose isn't for me. The way Tulsa is set up with its resources and its community, the different community agencies that, for me, stepped up in a time in which my life was spiraling out of control. The Center for Individuals with Physical Challenges, Ability Resources, Visiting Nurses Association, all these agencies that are under the umbrella of the Tulsa Area United Way, these places were able to kind of catch me and keep me from falling in between the cracks. I was able to meet individuals who were going through things just like me and were not letting their injuries stop them. And so that stuff was inspiring to me, and I knew that to be better, if I wanted to be better for the community, I had to be better for myself. And now fast forward 9 years since my accident, I'm a fixture and a community advocate here, just trying to use my voice to speak up for people. I love people, and so love and hope are really big themes in my life, because I believe that it is that love for people that gives me hope for a better future. But I, for one, am going to be a champion for hope, not just in this city, but beyond as well.